For many of us gays, the quest to find a decent man is daunting. You see a fine nigga and he asks you out, says all the right things, y'all have a good time dating, and the feelings start to stir inside you. Then, as soon as you say the word commitment, right away he changes. He ain't the same sweet boy you connected with. He does a 180. He takes you for granted, very shifty about his whereabouts. Y'all argue a lot, and then to top it off, your best friend claims to have seen him get his dick sucked in the back seat of his car in a McDonald's parking lot. There are many names for men like this: creep, cheater, two-timer, player, deadbeat. But in 2019, we call them fuckboys. A word made up by young women who encounter men with no home training and try to take advantage of their love and end up breaking their hearts, tarnishing their trust in men forever. Same with the gay boys. Men constantly lie and fuck up a good thing or just want a quick nut because deep down they're like children, immature and get bored easily. And when a child gets bored easily, what happens? They get distracted by something that brings them quick happiness. Straight and gay men are no different. They talk a good game, and when they get bored of you and go out and hook up with some side piece, then your self esteem takes a nosedive because you thought you were doing everything right and being a good lover. You fleeted, you sucked him dry anywhere and anytime. You cooked for him, gave him clean clothes, supported his dreams, sometimes financially, even moved in with him. And even after you made all those sacrifices, he still found a way to mess things up and emotionally is damaging. It's not that damaging when you had a bunch of exes and sad to say you're used to it. But when you had like no baggage before and you were so in love with him, to have a fuckboy hurt you like that, it cuts like a knife. So to all my gays, it's okay to be picky. Nowadays you have to because fuckboys come in all shapes and sizes. Even the ugly boys be tripping. When you meet a guy, read him up and down. See his body language. Ask the hard questions about his past so you can have a clear view of what you're getting into. Don't be superficial either. Don't just pay attention to big dick, fat ass, his looks, or even his wallet. Then that makes you a fuckboy. If you're already in a relationship and he ain't doing you right, then you need to let him go. Don't try working things out with a fuckboy. They never change. Now, sometimes you might be able to get through to him and stick it out, but that's only if you love him that much. But would you be able to fully trust him and be genuinely happy, though, is the main question. You can't stay with a toxic man. You won't gain anything from it but drama, more stress, and in some cases, an incurable disease. Because a lot of these men are not careful. And if a fuckboy does break your heart, remember, baby, you are fabulous and it's his loss. You still are beautiful, amazing, smart, so don't let him get the best of you. And when you get into a new relationship, don't put so much expectation on your new man because of what your ex did to you. I see some dudes talk about more communication, more loyalty, more this, more that, and it'll make your man feel as if he can't meet your standards. And on the flip side, you'll look hella needy. Being a needy boyfriend is a relationship killer in itself because you are overthinking and assuming he's a fuckboy based on what you've been through. You just gotta let love be. I'm not saying have no standards, but appreciate him day by day as he cares for you. If he's going out his way for you to be happy, then you don't need to pressure him to do anything.